Okay, I guess it's time for bed again. And that means another bedtime story. So grab your blankie and your pillow pet and get comfy schmumpy because we have another story tonight. Now tonight, we're going to continue and tell another story about Rocky. Remember Rocky? He's our coyote that lives in the desert. The one that's not too bright. Yeah. We're going to tell a little bit more about good old Rocky. But I want you to listen to see if you can figure out the moral of this story too. All right. Today, our story starts with Rocky in the desert hunting for beetles. Poor Rocky. He's not very good at catching beetles. He has been trying so hard to find beetles for his friend Dennis. But he's just not a beetle catcher. He was trying to lift up the rocks, and when he would lift up the rocks, he would try and catch the beetles as they would run out. And sometimes he would catch them, but most of the time they would run away and he wouldn't be able to catch them. Sometimes he tried to sneak up on them, but their little antennas were wiggling and they would know he was coming and they would scuttle away really fast before Rocky could catch him. Well, on this particular day, Rocky had spied a beetle and it was sitting on a mesquite tree. And he was being really quiet. He was sneaking up on it, step by step. And all of a sudden, he heard, "Hello." It was a snake. "Hi, my name is Valerie." "Hi, my name is Rocky." "Well, nice to meet you, Rocky." Are those diamonds on your back?" "Yeah, those are diamonds. I just love my diamonds. They're so pretty." "Yeah. Are you a rattlesnake?" "Yeah, I'm a rattlesnake. And you're a coyote, right?" "You're not going to bite me, are you?" "Oh, no. No, I'm not going to bite you. Why would I bite you? You're too big. I can't eat you. And no offense, but you're just a little bit skinny. I mean, you have no meat on your bones. How come you're so skinny?" Oh, let me tell you. All I do is catch beetles. That's all I do from sunup to sunset is I catch beetles. That's kind of like weird, 'cause you don't like eat the beetles or anything, do you? Oh no. Ooh, yuck. No, I don't eat beetles. Beetles are gross. No. I catch these beetles and I give them to my friend. Wow, you're really nice. Yeah, if you want to call it that. Well, I've been actually watching you trying to catch beetles, and I have some advice for you. Oh, advice? Is this one of those things where we make a deal? You give me an idea and then I owe you something? Because I don't do that anymore. Oh, no. I was just thought I could maybe help you out a little bit. You seem like you're having some problems. Yeah, Yeah, I think so. If I were you and I was catching beetles, not that I would catch beetles, but if I were catching beetles, I think I would use some bait. Bait? Never thought of that. Well, it might just work. Why don't you try and think of something that beetles really, really, really like, and then maybe that would lure them in, and then you could catch them without them running away. And maybe it would be a lot easier for you. You know, that sounds like a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Hey, you know what? You're really nice for a snake. Oh, I get that a lot. Thank you. Well, you have a nice day. It was Rocky, right? Oh, yeah, my name's Rocky. It's great to meet you, Valerie. Maybe I'll see you around sometime. Hey, later, I'm going to go find some bait. And that's exactly what Rocky did. He thought of something that beetles might really like, and the first thing that he thought of was sugar. I mean, everybody likes sugar, right? So he went home, and he looked in his cupboard, and he found a cupcake. So he went outside, he dug a little bit of a hole, and he put the cupcake in it. And he thought, that's a great idea. I don't know why snakes get such a bad rap. She was a really nice snake. That's a great idea. And he decided that while he was waiting for beetles to come and eat the cupcake, he would just curl up and take a nap. And that's what he did. He got all comfy and he went around in a circle and he tucked his head under his fuzzy little tail and he went to sleep. Now when Rocky woke up, he blinked his eyes and he looked and the cupcake was gone. And he thought, aha, I think I caught some beetles. And he went over and he looked in his hole and he stuck his nose in the hole and he went, ow, 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 ooh, ow, ooh. Well, Rocky had not actually caught any beetles. Do you know what he caught? He caught fire ants. A whole bunch of fire ants. And they were now running up his nose. Ow, oh, 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 ow, gee, cha, 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 cha. Poor Rocky. Things just did not go his way. But Rocky looked down to where he had been sleeping, and there was a little puddle of drool. And to his complete amazement, there was a beetle standing right there next to the puddle of drool. And he realized, oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that? I live in a desert. What does everybody want in a desert? That's right, water. I can catch anything with water. So, sure enough, from that day on, every morning, Rocky would go out and he'd put a little puddle of water out, and sure enough, the beetles would come by the dozens. He would get pink beetles, which of course were Dennis's favorite. He would get the green stripy ones. He'd get the purple polka dotted ones. He'd get the little yellow squeaky ones. Oh, he just got loads and loads of beetles. And that made his life so much easier. And he got to thinking, next time I see Valerie, I'm just going to have to tell her thank you. She really is nice. And that is the end of the story. So, what do you think is the moral of this story? Any ideas? You want a hint? The moral of the story is diamonds are a girl's best friend. Good night. Sweet dreams.